electoral reforms, international idea in collaboration with the National Assembly and the Ministry of Justice. Friday began a two-day capacity building on legal drafting for drafters from the National Assembly and the Justice Ministry. The training aims to enhance participants' methodological and legal skills in analyzing and reviewing constitutional drafting techniques. Our reporter Yahya Jammeh has the details.
Funded by the European Union, this training is geared towards enhancing the capacity of the National Assembly in key areas such as public scrutiny, legislation, and monitoring of the government's conduct and governance practices. In July 2023, the European Union delegation to the Gambia and the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance launched a new project titled Supporting Consolidation to Democratic Dispensation in the Gambia. As part of this initiative, this training on legislative drafting is conducted to further enhance members of the Legal Drafting Committee of the National Assembly and the drafting team from the Ministry of Justice. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Enya Brown, the EU representative delegate, mentioned that legislative drafting goes beyond being just a technical task. According to her, legal drafting is a vital process that influences government and is essential for safeguarding rights and freedoms.
The Gambia's democratic transition over the past years has been both remarkable and inspiring. However, we all recognize that legal reform lies at the heart of this transition and is crucial for its ultimate success. This has been emphasized in the recommendations of the TRC report, the various election mission recommendations, and reiterated by President Barrow's State of the Nation's addresses over the years. Legislative drafting is not merely a technical task. It is a deeply impactful process that shapes governance, accountability, and the day-to-day lives of citizens. Some of the key legislative bills we've seen and we're hoping to see include the Public Order Act, the Criminal Procedures Bill, the Data Protection Bill, the National Security Council Bill, amongst others, all of which are critical to safeguarding the rights and freedoms.
Khalifa Mbay, the clerk of the National Assembly, emphasizes the importance of the legislative drafters' technique, stating that the development of drafters' capabilities to effectively carry out such tasks is fundamental and crucial.
I often say one of the criteria of a good legislation is to be able to withstand the challenges in court. And you can only get that from the conception and how good the draft is. Of course, technically, Parliament makes law, but from another angle, drafters are part of the lawmaking. So it is expected that as councils or drafters, will ensure that a bill as drafted is in conformity with all existing legislation, common law, but most importantly, the Constitution.
While commenting on the significance of the training, the representative of the Ministry of Justice, Hussein Thomasi, Solicitor General and Legal Secretary, and Madam Jennifer Fay of the International IDEA, shared their impactful experiences regarding how the training is expected to enhance the skills of legislative drafters and contribute to better governance.
Legislative drafting, as has been underscored by the previous speakers, is a cornerstone of good governance, as it provides the framework through which policies are implemented and the rule of law upheld.
The value of law is not only in its content, it lies in how the content is communicated. Inaccurate, ambiguous, and poorly constructed legal texts can lead to confusion, misinterpretation, and legal challenges.
For drafters from the National Assembly and the Ministry of Justice is viewed as a crucial tool to the effective functioning of the legal system. Thus, legislative drafting is the art of translating policy decisions into clear, precise, and enforceable laws. Well-crafted laws are foundation of a functional society, while poorly drafted texts can lead to confusion, misinterpretation, and legal challenges. The two-day capacity building session organized by the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance aimed to equip key stakeholders with the requisite knowledge to avoid such issues and ensure effective governance. For Africa News, Khadija Tuja.